women are hilarious. When they trying to like flirt, they never actually flirt. Like they like to they like to position themselves to where they like right in front of you, and it's always most of the time it's so cute. So let me tell you what happened to me last night. I'm gonna tell the full story here. I go to a comedy show by myself, okay? And I'm sitting there in this one chair by myself, and these three girls walk by. Okay, they walk all the way over to the other side, and then they come like all the way back. And you know, I guess you really don't think anything of that, but until like the comedy show starts, first of all, they conveniently place themselves right in my visuals, okay, and then it's funny because every time I laugh, right, it seemed like she kind of like, like she kind of laugh and like look over, and I'm like, oh, okay, like I feel like someone's looking at me, but I wasn't sure. So you know, again, I'm in back of them, so so she's come like laughing my way backwards, okay, and then I'm like, okay, she then starts to laugh in unison with me. We're laughing in unison. So I'm like, oh, I think she's trying to get my attention, right? They're so cute. Like a lot of people don't know. Like girls, they twirl their hair, they cross their legs, and they like position them like they put legs towards you, and they make sure that they are your centerpiece. You know what I mean? Like they make sure that none of them other hoes getting attention because you, boom, smack dab right in the middle. And so they never flirt. So they position themselves, and then you know, a lot of times it's up to you to go talk to them. For the girls who are, I call it's an old-fashioned way of doing things. I say, you have a lot girls that are a lot more bold these days that will like literally like just come up to you and say something like, "Oh, you cute," you know, which is great. And I love that way, like, because you don't get that as often, so it's really refreshing to hear. But she, like, conveniently herself, they laugh and blah blah. The comedy show is over, right? And then, like, I'm still just sitting there, they're just sitting there, and they look like they trying to figure out like what they're about to do. But still, I think I'm kind of getting like a side eye from one of the other friends at the table. And I'm just sitting there like on my phone, drinking my beer and stuff like that. And then the one, of course, that was laughing and talking and looking at me the entire time was like, "Hey." And like, I didn't know she was talking to me because my face was down in my phone. And she was like, "Hey, beard." And, you know, beard. I'm beard guy now. And I looked up and I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" She like, "You live here?" I was like, "As of yesterday, yes I do." And you know, I was like, I moved from South Beach. I'm in Wynwood now, but yeah, I live like right here now. She's like, "Oh, that is perfect." Like, she's like, "Where should we go?" Like, we're trying to figure out like where we should go. She's like, "I live here, she lives here, but she doesn't live here." And we're trying to like show her around, but we never really come to the Wynwood area. So we all like ended up like, you know, going, and yes, we all definitely went with them because I was invited. "Hey, you want to go with us?" Like, yeah, I ain't doing shit else. I was actually gonna just like go back home, but you know, it's like meet some new people, whatever, like some actual locals, which is great. I've been running into locals lately, being out there already, so that's really perfect. And you know, we going now. We went to Wood Tavern. We went to we stayed at Barter actually for a little while in like the club area, played Jenga and shit, and then we went to Wynwood to, you know, just like kind of like drink and talk some more and like kind of get to know each other. So we did that, and it was really fun. I had a lot of fun. Like, we were relatable, and that's a hard thing to find when you meeting people, because a lot of time you don't. What I'm saying is we had a lot in common. I had a lot in common with all of them, and it was strange because usually I don't have that much in common with people, period. I know that sounds crazy, but we have, you know, because like I like to do like outdoorsy stuff. I like archery. I love rooftops. I like scenic stuff and, you know, beautiful things and waterfall trails and, you know, video games. I like shit like that. And, you know, to tell you the truth, they could have been lying. I don't fucking know. They could have been lying about everything. I don't know. People lie. It's weird. You would think that, like, some people, like, I thought that I had so much in common with. I found out later that they were just saying that just because they wanted to be in common with me. I don't. It's stupid anyway. But yeah, so we just like all ended up like just like, you know, chatting it up. We like swapped Instagrams and shit like that, and found out that we knew some of the same people like out here, or had met some of the same people out here. And I say all that to say this: meet as many people as possible, and the ones who aren't really going to be valuable to your life or have a big impact on your life will drop off usually pretty quickly. But you never know, you know, about the outward appearance of someone, of how they're going to change your life and what part they're going to play in your life. Relationships are very important. This is a book called The 5 Love Languages I tell everyone to read, because it's not about just intimate love, intimate relationships. It's about your relationships with any and everybody. Love languages: how to make people feel love, how to let people know how you receive love, and actually know what you yourself love. And it's just very interesting. And when people want to talk to you, whether it's whatever purpose that they have, like, it's fine to still talk to them and see what their intentions are. Because, you know, did I take like one of these girls to my apartment and like did we smash, or did I go? No, we didn't like do any of that stuff. But, you know, you never know. No, just like no, it does happen like that a lot of times though. Like, now I'm not saying with me, but like, you know, you meet some girls, y'all vibing good, you know, y'all usually going to one of the other person's house. You know, mine of course is not prepared because I've only been there one day. But and also, I just want to mention, like, to a lot of guys, just look out for those signs. Girls give off like very subtle signs. A lot of time, if they're not, if they're really shy, if they're shy about, like, if they're scared of rejection also, which is like 99% of women are scared of rejection. Look for those signs where they're trying to position themselves in front of you, because they may want to talk to you. And a lot of time, I was about to say they're stupid. They're stupid because they will let you literally walk. Oh, if you don't notice the signs, because these dudes, we're kind of like oblivious to it sometimes. If you don't notice the signs, they'll literally like go on and live the rest of their life wondering, and I think that's stupid. And if they don't wonder, still, you know, sometimes there's that regret there. They even regret it for that night or for a week or a month that you didn't, for a girl that you didn't talk to that guy. That's kind of, get away from that. Just do it. Don't stick to the old stereotype of he has to chase you, and, you know, you can position yourself all you want. If he don't see the signs, he don't see the signs. Just go and say something. It's that simple. So, yeah. I'm going to give some things on guys on how we show that we like girls. But a lot of times it's pretty obvious. I'm going to tell y'all about the subtle ways that we let y'all know that we like y'all. I'll talk about that another time. But, yeah. I think that's all I have for right now. Yeah. That's all I got. Let me know about the subtle ways that y'all, if y'all even know that y'all do it, let me know about the subtle ways that you let somebody know that you're interested in you. I'll be very interested to know about this. I keep looking around because there's like so many people walking around. They like see me talking to my phone, like, what the fuck is he doing? And I'm looking at them like, why are you looking into my car?